What's good, man? It's your main man, House. And today on this episode of Let's Talk About It, we got,
Retro's only shoe apparel.
you know what I'm saying, Retro Rell in the building. How you doing?
Coolin' cuz. What's
You
up with
know
you?
what I'm saying? Chillin', Kool-Aid coolin'. All right, we're going to get into it. Y'all know how this go. We got our questions. I'm going to ask them. You can answer. And we can go back and forth, give our honest opinions and thoughts, and keep it moving. So let's get into it. Question number one.
All right.
What's the difference of quality of life in the city now and then?
All right. So I would say the biggest thing as a kid, like back in the day, we really like had like a lot of freedom, but we didn't have to worry about a lot of like bad stuff happening.
Right.
You feel me? Like I feel like we could all go to the store. We could go, you know, to the park and ball, and everybody just like having fun.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like to the point where it's like, damn, like our parents know, like, oh, they good.
Yeah.
You know, but now it's like you gotta watch, you gotta make sure. You feel? Cause there's so much stuff going on in the city.
For sure.
You feel me? It's just like, damn. Like if I let my kid go here, I'm gonna be on pins and needles making sure they straight. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the kid might be like, well, damn, why you on me like that? You know, why you feel me? Why you ain't let me have my fun? But it's just like, we got to make sure you good because it's different now.
Yeah, it's
you feel
very
me?
different, man. It's
You know,
very different.
it's just like we had activities. You feel me?
Yeah, we definitely did.
You know, but it's like now it's just like a whole bunch of like, it's nothing for them to do much. You feel? It's not a lot for them to do. So,
But it's getting
Yeah.
so, like how we came up, like you said, is not to say the children now are dumb,
yeah,
because they are smart beyond their needs, but it's different.
yeah,
When we was coming up, we had technology, but it wasn't as advanced.
yeah.
So you
fact.
had to interact with each other. You had to
Yeah,
go
for
outside. You
real.
had to talk to somebody and go knock on
Yeah,
doors and check
definitely,
on them.
definitely.
Now it's like they can just pick up their phone, do everything.
Yeah.
Text what's up. Or I'm chilling. Or I'm watching a movie. Or I'm shopping. Or I'm
Yeah.
all right there. So it's like that.
For
It
sure.
killed the interaction. So they can't
Yeah.
read people as well as we read people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they just a text don't have a tone unless you put capital words
Yeah.
and punctuations and all this
Yeah,
other
or
type
emojis.
of stuff. Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you talk to somebody face to face and you hear them, it's like, hey, you know the difference,
Yeah.
and you can kind of read the energy,
Yeah, facts.
and it's like
Definitely.
we was already hip to the game, and it was wild stuff
Yeah.
going on back then. We was at the height of the gang activity.
Yeah,
you
no
know what I'm
bull,
saying?
no bull. Yeah,
And
especially.
a lot was going down.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was sometimes, you know, me and Cal go somewhere, we tell you can't come.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
yeah, no
Just
bull.
because we already
Yeah.
know it's wild. We
Yeah,
we
y'all ain't
wanna
gonna take no chance with
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Hell
Definitely.
no.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
so it's like I definitely could say the technology plays a big role. And then,
Yeah.
like you said, the activities, we always had activities.
Yeah.
And we were outside babies, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no bull, bro. We did not want to stay in the house like at all. Like we
Never.
always we trying to stay out late as we can. You feel me?
Exactly.
'Cause it's just like, dang. You know, when the street lights come on, when they get the 8:30 curfew, I hated that jump. But I'm just like, yo. But I feel like it molded us to be, you know, the men we are today. You
Yeah,
feel me?
for sure,
So
for sure.
we was exposed to a lot, but it's like we really like peep game and like we knew, okay,
Yeah.
don't do this, you know, do this.
Exactly.
You feel me? So
And that just goes back to the communication, because back then, you might have some unks or whatever, hey, young blood or nephew or this and this, they could talk to us. We would listen.
for sure.
Like, we would take the advice that was sound to listen to and the other
Yeah.
stuff. All right, we ain't hearing
Yeah.
that. But now you can't even talk to kids.
Yeah. Cause they
it's
feel like,
nigga, who is you?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what? You trying to check me? Like,
yeah, it's like we just getting you some game for real, like
Exactly.
some knowledge.
yeah,
You
so
feel me?
definitely the activities and just the whole times have changed. Like, the technology really killed the true essence of communication.
Yeah, man, that's
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
bro.
So, yeah. But, going to the next question, too. What should be done to bring back more activities for the youth?
I really feel like, you know, in our area, like I say in the 757 in general, because you know now it's like a lot of building going on as far as like housing. You feel me? But they taking away like programs like Boys and Girls Clubs. You feel me?
Just to make apartments.
And it's just like or educational programs. Activities for them to do like, bro. Like Pop Warner, you feel me? Rat League football, bro. We live for Saturday mornings, bro. Like Rat League football, everybody there chilling, you feel me, vibing. But it's just like now, what the kids got, you feel me? I feel like they need to have like a area or a few areas around in different cities, specifically for the youth, like activities, like they can have basketball tournaments, football tournaments, track and field, like. Computer programs, libraries, all that type of stuff. You feel me?
They need it.
Yeah, man, it's important, bro. It's important.
Shout out to the people that do got like
for sure
programs and where they got the community garden. They have stuff over there.
No bull.
And the center where they got the computers and stuff over there. Yeah. But it's on us now.
Yeah.
We no longer the kids. We the adults now. So what we doing on our behalf to help and give back.
Definitely.
Like I've been saying and been talking about it, I want to go to Young Park Elementary and go holler at the principal just to, because back then we used to have people coming from the hood coming there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Sit in your class and might order some pizza or get to do the donut deal or just come in there and just kick game and you know what I'm saying? You see them right out the hood when you get out of school. Yeah. Like, hey boy, what you know what I'm saying? They'll say something to you like, hey boy, y'all you better keep them grades up with this or that.
Yeah.
Little any incentive just to show like somebody care, like I said.
Yeah, no bull. It go a long way.
Yeah, because I still remember it to this. I'm 32, I still remember junk like that when I was like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the ones who did. But now it's on us, so it's like the ball in our court. We can sit here and complain about it, or we can bust a move and try to extend a hand to help as best as we can.
Yeah, man. So, like, I ain't gonna lie, one of my ultimate goals is to like have a community center. You feel me? Yeah. Like something for all ages though, even for the old people, for the elders too.
Cause I
like a community center.
That'd be dope. Have a community center where people can learn some something. They can get their GEDs or have some type of program so everybody can come there. Like your moms might be going to get her GED and look. Coach might be like, I got the kids. We going over here. You go ahead and study and get what you got to do. Or you need to get your license. All right, we go study that. Do what you know what I'm saying? Something that builds. That's what a community center is. Community. It's just not for kids.
Yeah.
Community. Facts. That's why they call it a community center.
Yeah, facts. They don't for
everybody. What I'm saying? So we gotta, but it's on us now. We gotta have our own, especially us being black.
Yeah,
we need our own everything. We need to start building
our
own schools. We need to start building our own banks, our own whatever. We need to really come together as one and not pushing other races out or nothing, but we got to build our people up.
We got to build.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot hasn't been done, you feel me? Like with all us linking together, it's like, I know everybody in the herd like the crab in a bucket mentality, but it's just like
it's real.
It's like damn,
and it's sad.
I can come up, I can help you come up too. You feel me? And it's like the thing about that, you don't hold it over the head like, I helped you this and that. Like it's just like, bro, I want to see you win. You feel me?
Exactly.
I want to see everybody win. So that's the way to go about it for real.
We always got to keep in mind everybody look like us ain't fools.
Yeah, facts. That's a fact.
People will tear you down, and it be your own people.
Yeah.
Quick.
No bull.
Just because you doing something, or you got an idea, or you got a dream, or you got a vision.
Yeah.
And it'll be an outsider that'll be like, I see you.
Yeah.
Let me know how I can help you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, dog, you old white this, or you a this or that, whatever. Like, yo, but I ain't looking at that. I see your vision. Let me help you. You know what I'm saying? And the black person, you black, and the other black person be like, that nigga think he's sweet. You think he doing something? He ain't doing nothing.
What it is it's the character of the person. You feel me?
Dog, exactly.
That's what it really. That's what it comes down to. The character of the person.
Not even a race. Get the color. We got to get the color out of sight. I mean, of course, build your people up with like-minded people, but don't shut the door on other people that don't look like you.
Facts, definitely, bro.
Because even back in slavery times, when people fight for women's rights and black rights, there was a lot of white people on the front line.
Yeah.
More than blacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got the pictures, y'all can look it up. And they got the same heart. The character, like you said, the character speaks louder.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
And that could have even been more dangerous for them. Because you white, you trying to side with black people, and we don't like blacks.
Yeah,
Now, you
definitely.
going against your race. And you do want to side with them, so, okay. You know what I'm saying? But a change gotta, you know what I'm saying? Change has to take place.
Yeah, for sure, man.
In a positive direction. But question number 3. Why is it important to execute goals and plans that you set for yourself?
I would say, like, the main thing is, like, time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, time, you can't get time back. That's the only thing that you can't get back. Like, you can get more money, you can get, this and that, more assets, but time is important. So if you say, like, okay, I want to do this, it could be financially, it could be health, you feel me, anything. It's like, what are you doing to make that, come to pass? You feel me? Like, how can you stay consistent enough for it to, for you to get there and excel that, you feel me? Like, especially with, like, think about, like, building a business.
Right.
And this is how I look at things. Like my ultimate goal, like one of my ultimate goals is like completely be an entrepreneur, work for myself, like work for my family, stuff like that, But in order for me to really get there, a 9 to 5 is like what, that's how we get our bread right now. So it's like, okay, get you a 9 to 5, write you out a plan, what you want to do, and stick to that plan, but set small goals and reach them, reach them, and basically like stay on track. Like, don't try to live beyond what you can really afford, Keep track of your spending on everything, like budget, like for real, like really budget, really like, okay, this week I wanna have this amount of money, or I wanna make sure this is done, and work towards it. Now, like never doubt yourself either. Always put your best foot forward, put the effort in, because it's like nobody gonna take care of you better than you. So it's just like really like put that effort in and work for what you want. So like say like, okay, if somebody's in school, they're like, man, I wanna, get a 4.0 GPA or something like that. You gotta study. You gotta retain that knowledge. So it's like somebody that's like, I want a 4.0, but they never study. You will never get it. You feel me? It's like retain the knowledge. Everything starts with itself. Sure. Everything starts with self. So it's like nobody can really like do something for you, and it's just like, okay, they gonna just pass me along, or it's just like, nah, like put that effort in. They can help you, but it's like ultimately you gotta put that effort in. So like any goal you set for yourself, like I take that really serious, because it's just like, why would you say you want to do something, and but you don't put the effort in to go after it? You feel me? So it's just like, that's wasted time. Time you can't get back. You feel me? Like, you never know. Say like, okay, I'm like, damn, I want to do this play right here, and I feel like it'll work, but I think people might judge me on it, or it's like you can't think about what people gonna think about you, because when you boom, everybody like, dang, yo, I remember. You feel me? Like, so
they always will, they always do, but you definitely gotta stay committed. Like,
definitely.
And that's cool. That comes in what character is. That's where your character get chiseled at.
You
know what I'm saying? Because you have the vision, you gotta bring it. You can't get mad at nobody for not understanding it, or not supporting it, or not loving it, or feeling the way you feel about it, because it's your vision. It's your goal that you set for yourself. So your character is going to be built upon that, and it's going to really see what you made of. Because everything, when you first start out and you get a little traction, it sound good and it feel good. But can you keep that same love when it ain't like that, when the times are down, when the chips are down? Can you still be like, damn, I still got to make a way, I still got to do what I got? Or do you just forget it? I tried, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to give up.
Like, no, you got it for a reason. You got it for a reason.
You can't waste it.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got gifts and you got talents, you got to use them. God bless you with a gift or a talent that you picked up along the way. He allow you to get it for a reason. Because you supposed to do something in that field, or you don't know the magnitude of what it's going to become. It may start out like this. And you like, dog, I was just sitting on the couch. Like right now, I'm just sitting on the couch talking to a damn camera with my cousin.
Yeah.
5 years down the line, I could be at a college speaking in front of students and people that got doctorates and bachelors. I ain't never been to college. But this can go, it can go that far. Something this small can become that big. Look around. Everything.
Definitely.
In creation. Sure. You know what I'm saying? You speak it, you work it out, figure it out, and you stick to it. And watch it come.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Just keep going. If don't nobody understand you, it ain't for them to understand. And most of the time, when you chasing a dream or you got a goal in mind, everybody's not going to understand it.
Yep.
And it's not for them to understand it.
Yep.
And that works better. That works better for you because the less people to understand it, that's the less distractions. That's the less noise.
Yep.
They already doubt me. I don't got to take their opinions in no more. Yeah. You don't understand it. You don't get it. I sound crazy. Cool. Einstein sounded crazy.
Yeah.
Smart. MC equals squared. This and this and this and this.
Facts.
Now they talking about this nigga in college and schools and math and science and you know what I'm saying. But nobody understood what he had up here.
Yeah.
The first person that made a car is like, no, we got horses. What is a car? You know what I'm saying? We got horses and wooden wheels and little trunk, whatever the little junk is, the wagon. Like, but you like, forget it. I'm tired. I don't want no damn horse. I want to then go be able to. Okay, let me figure it out. What is he making? Oh, now it's a car. Everybody riding around the cars now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the cell phone has came a long way from the big old this to the flip to the push up to the side kicks to the everything touch.
Yeah,
right?
no bull.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so when you got a vision, you have it. And it's on you to cherish it, nurture it just like a baby, and raise it up and see what it becomes. But if you stop, you gonna fall into the lines of shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep. And be all on you.
And by the time you get there, you ain't even got no more gas in your tank. You done gave up. And that talent or gift will be displayed in your face through somebody else.
Yeah.
And then you will become better. You don't want that. Because a lot of people, they got talents and they got gifts, but they don't pursue nothing. They don't try nothing. They don't take risks. And then when the next person blow up, they be like, I've been doing it way before them. Like, niggas think they sweet. I've been doing it. Like,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
but you buried it. You didn't use it.
No bull.
So God could have been like, all right, you got it. Yeah. You got it, but you ain't using it. You know what? You don't want it. Let me take that from you. I'm gonna get this to him.
Yeah, no bull.
And then that person blow up and you start hating on him.
Yeah, that's
and down on them. How you get mad because you ain't use what you had and somebody else picked it up and took off with it.
Yeah.
So if you got a talent or a gift, I don't care what it is, use it, nurture it,
definitely,
and watch what happens. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And stick to it, stay committed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some days you ain't gonna want to do it. It's times I don't want to do this. It's times he don't want to clean and repair shoes. It's times we don't want to go to work.
And we gotta do it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the only way you gonna come up.
It ain't all about doing what you want to do. Sometimes you just got to do what you don't want to do.
Yeah, you got
in this lifetime.
Yeah,
the ups, the downs, the slips, the falls.
Hey, fast though. Yeah,
but we ain't gonna get into it though. But yeah, that's his junk though. All right, question number 4. What are the benefits of being a leader that can also listen?
That's important right there, because I say, like, all right, so being a leader that can listen, that's like it goes back to like having a business, right? Mm-hmm. That one person, you could start a business, but you eventually going to need some type of help.
Of course.
You feel me? Like having a really thriving business with a solid team, that's important. So it's like, okay, you might have all the skill sets in this field, but somebody else got a skill set right here that can make what you got going on more efficient, get more customers, whatever. So it's like, if you so big-headed and don't want to listen to them or want to hear what they got to say, it's just like man, I got this way for a reason. Like, I don't need you. It's like, nah, you don't really know. I got some game for you now, like for real, that can help you. And it's just like, having that open ear, like, okay, let me hear what you got. You feel me? And they run it down to you, and then you just try it out, and it works.
Exactly.
And it's like, man, like, okay, like I'm so glad you're on my team. You feel me?
Exactly.
And reward them for it. And like I say like this, like being a leader, like you really gotta make sure you put in that work for sure, and like make sure that you take care of your people, because like with being a leader, it ain't all about you making all the money. It's about like making sure your team good so that all of y'all can eat. You feel me? Like with the shoe repair stuff, like if someone is like, okay, I can do the cleans, I can do like mid-sole repaints and like sole sauce or like glue jobs. You the leader, you can do everything, but each person has like their expertise. Each person has something that they're great at. Let them do their thing with that. Don't try to overshadow them. Don't try to like control them with that, because it's just like, damn, like you slowing them down now. If they saying, nah, I can do it this way, but you like, nah, this is how I do it.
Right.
Everybody got their own way. Everybody got their own methods they use. So it's like, what works for you not always gonna work for the next person.
Right.
So with that right there, it's just like you gotta understand, even being a leader, you gotta fall back sometimes and let your team just do their thing.
Exactly.
You feel me? Because it's like, that can push them away if you always hovering over them like, nah, I don't do it like that. And it's just like, get out of here. You feel me? Like, that's just like with trucking. You feel me? When I got into the trucking, like, it's so crazy. When I was in school, like the instructors, they'd be like, nah, you overturning. Like, I'm like, bruh. But I backed the truck up every time perfect, right?
Right.
I was the only one in the first 2 weeks. I was the only one to get a 100% on my backing test. I'm like, bro, I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like,
this is how I do.
And I'm like, and they was the leaders out there, but I'm just like, y'all need to listen.
Me,
you feel me? I said, y'all need to
saying?
listen to what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I know what I'm doing out here.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, but it's important, man. Being a leader that can listen and learn, because you don't got all the knowledge. You feel me? Like, you could be, excel in a bunch of different categories and like different stages and all that, but it could be one thing you lacking that somebody that's below you like knows, and they are expert in it, and it's like you being so like I don't really need to listen to them because they ain't where I'm at. Like, that's the wrong way to be. Yeah, like, you always need to
mentality.
Like gain knowledge. Like, always, everything's a learning experience for real. Yep. Like, look at it like that. Like, if something go wrong, learn from that, and then don't keep making the same mistakes. So it's really important to have that open ear to listen while being a leader, because it's just like, you want to have people around you that's going to become leaders, but it's just like, you also don't want to be that person that's like, that no one wants to be around. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, you got all this, but it's like, everybody hates you.
Lacking. Exactly.
You feel me? It's just like, your energy is off, and that ain't good. So you definitely want to have that open ear to listen to, what you can learn from.
You definitely have to be open-minded while being a leader.
Yeah, for sure.
As you said, you basically are a model.
Yeah.
For other people that will lead in their own ways.
Facts.
So it's like, if you a leader but you can't listen, you don't want to take, know it all. It's like, what we here for? Why is you even trying to build a team if you don't want to listen to the feedback we give you? Now, it may be hard for some people, because you got some people that made it up that loud the dolo.
Yeah,
so they got that. They got that ego, and it's like, nah, dog, I got this. It's like, I understand that, but you got to be able to know how to take. It's business. You got to know how to take information in.
Yeah.
And then, like you say, but you got a lot of people that'll take it from somebody, and it can grow their company or their business, and then they don't even shout out the one who gave them that idea.
They don't give them the credit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, a lot of people at the bottom got great ideas.
Yeah, for sure.
And the people at the top just got the name and the brand.
They just need the infrastructure for real. You feel me? The person with the idea need the infrastructure, and it's like, yo, I got this plan that can boom. Yeah. You got the funds. We can be partners on this.
See, prime example, blind investors.
Yeah.
They got the money. They know how to make money.
Yeah.
But a lot of them don't have ideas. That's why you have shows like Shark Tank.
Definitely.
Some people got all the connections and the money, but they don't got no ideas.
Yeah.
on what's this and dang, you know what that is though. Let me back that. If I did gonna do this and do that, cool. But in order for them to even take that person to the next level and go to the next level themselves, they have to listen.
Yeah.
So on Shark Tank, what they do, they come out there and get a presentation. Hey, I'm Tommy Green from Blase Blah. This is my digital paper, and you don't have to worry about ink pens anymore. Buying this and this, you can just write it or you can speak it, and it'll write. Hey, don't steal my idea neither, because somebody might take that junk and be like, hey, yo, that's low-key
Hey,
that's kind of dope to have a notebook that you can just talk to.
Nah, that's
you
crazy.
can do it on your cell phone sometimes,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying for example.
Nah.
And they be like, damn, Tommy Green, you know what? I got a company that backs me, and we have credited schools and colleges up under us. We can test this out there.
Yeah.
Send them this and this, and by the time it hits there, it's going to go around, and your name's going to be big, and that's a great invention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but in order for it to even go there, they got to listen.
Yeah, definitely.
So the whole presentation is set up and get the idea of what they displaying to them. You be like, okay, but you definitely have to listen. Like, and sometimes we all human, we get in our own ways sometimes because it's hard to trust people. So you feel like you want to me, I. When you start talking like that, you need to shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your work will always speak for itself.
Definitely.
You don't gotta say me, I. Yeah, I do this, and me do this, and I like. It's cool to say it, but you don't gotta say it every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people brag too much, and that make people not want to be around you. 'Cause every time you get around people, you talking about self.
Yeah, self-centered.
Yeah, it's like, that's cool. If we both going back and forth, like, dang, you know what, I've been building this, and you be like, well, shoot, what you been up to? And y'all go back and forth and converse is different, because it's like, I'm listening to you, you listen to me, and we going back and forth when we building.
Yeah,
but
facts.
if it's just like, you come around, you like, man, I be like, how you been doing? And you be like, shoot, I'm dead going, you know, been doing work on this. Or word, dead going, I've been doing this, and dead going, man, I did this, and then I'm doing this, and I did this, and then I was like, damn, could have sworn you asked me how I was doing.
No bull.
And you went straight to you.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to cut the ego, listen sometimes. Just try it. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah.
That's it. Just be open-minded. That is like, there's a million ways to do the same thing.
Yeah, facts.
I might like taking the regular streets, and you might be like, cuz, you know, if we take this way and get this way, we can get on the interstate, then get off on exit 22, and we be right there. I'd be like, if I never did it, I might like, ain't nobody, that junk don't work. Ain't nobody doing no junk like that. But if I listen and it work, I was like, damn, you put me onto another. I didn't even know we could get there this way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sure.
But you gotta be willing to listen and have that open mind to even learn that.
Yeah.
Because like you said, learn. That's one thing in life you could always do is learn.
Yeah, definitely.
Every day, every second, every minute, no matter how old you grow to be, you can learn. And the older you get, is the more you gonna learn about you, especially about your body, about yourself, about mental, about everything.
Definitely.
So always be willing to learn.
Definitely.
And
that's important.
Receive information. But we got our last question, number 5. How important is it to keep your mental health in check?
I say that's the most important thing, to be honest, I feel, because without your mind, you don't really have nothing. So, like as a kid, I ain't gonna lie, like, I used to be, like, angry, you know. I used to be mad and just, like, mean, you feel me? Like, you know, it's only certain people that I was, like, you know, that know, okay, ain't nothing really going on with him. But I don't really know why I was always like that. I had aggression and all that. I used to fight. You know, but what I did, I just was like, okay, like I need to let this anger go. So I started playing football. You know, so I'm like, okay, that's my outlet. You know, we started boxing here and there. You feel me? But what I did, I spoke to myself, and I know people might be like, well, that sounds kind of crazy, but I'm like, nah, it really not. Like, you gotta speak to your conscience, bro. Like, you have to.
Nobody.
So it's like, I spoke positivity into my life. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like, I ain't gonna let nothing break me down. You know, I'm gonna just make sure that I stay focused. You know, I put my best foot forward. I always, you know, respect myself and, like, you know, respect others.
Yeah.
You know, keep my energy right, you know, keep my aura right. Like, don't just be like, damn, man, I'm mad, I'm sad, and this and that. Like, you come out the crib like that, you gonna have a bad day. It's like you wake up, thank the Most High, you know, for life, and then you just keep it moving. Like, man, this gonna be a great day. You feel me? Like,
for sure, you
had that positive thought. Yeah, like always speak positivity into your life. So it's just like never doubt. You know, never doubt yourself. Never be like, I can't do this, I can't do that, because you can really accomplish everything you want. You just got to put that effort in. It might not happen right then and there when you want it, but it's going to happen at the right time. So it's just like what I did. Like, I just was like, I'm not going to let nothing, you know, knock me off my square. I ain't going to let nobody else emotions or like how they feeling, they mood mess up my mood.
Right.
You feel me? Because I'm like, you only, like, if you allow that to happen, then I feel like you can't allow people to control, you know, your emotions. You feel me? Because like some people can be like, damn, like this person been bad or mean or whatever all day, and you just be like, you take it lightly. You feel me? Just be like, man, like,
don't let it affect you.
Like for real, because it's just like, damn, what they got going on ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. So it's like, or it could be like this: a person could be mad or sad, and you could just say a positive word to them. That'll change their whole mood. Yeah. That's all they wanted was like,
sometimes
you feel me?
Kind gesture goes
exactly. So it's like having that thought in your head, like, man, like, I ain't gonna let nothing get to me. You know, I'm gonna really be focused on what I want to accomplish. I want this day to be great. It's gonna be great. I want this day to be bad. If you think like that, it's gonna be bad. Yeah. Stuff might come your way. But it's like even with having a positive mindset, certain things come your way, and it tests how strong you are.
Yep.
Like anything, you know, anything definitely. For real. It's just like
you will definitely get tested.
Yeah, you feel me? Like somebody could try to come at you on some like crazy stuff, like just in a bad mood, and just like, damn, like when I was like working at Shoe City, it used to be people coming in there ask for discounts or this and that, and won't give them a discount. They pissed off. I'm like, yo, like, y'all gotta chill, you feel me? Like, it's other stuff over here you can get, you know? And I'm like, oh, we got a layaway program. They, y'all got okay. Then they calm down because they ain't had their money right. Yeah. But they wanted this stuff, so it's just like, that changed their mood. Yeah. I could have been pissed off, mad with them, fussing back and forth, but I'm like, man, I ain't doing all that. Like, you feel me? I'm like, you ain't gonna mess up my mood. You feel me?
That's an explosion waiting.
Exactly. So I'm like, that'll mess up your mental. That'll have you thinking like, damn, like I should have butted this person. Like, I should have was like, nah, for what? You feel me? There's no point.
Yeah, that's like, where talking to yourself comes in. Because you got many sides of you. We are part of different things. We got flesh, we got spirit, we got soul, it's different things. So one might be speaking like, hell no, they're going to turn up on these niggas, and the other like, what is going to do for us?
No bull, you feel me? It ain't gonna benefit you in a positive way.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. Keep moving on your path. And like you was saying, when you do speak positive, be ready for the negative. Yeah. Because it's gonna come.
Definitely.
It's gonna test you. That's your character. That's what you see where your character lies. As soon as you ever notice, when you plan to have a good day, sometimes stuff come left field out of nowhere. You get bad news, you get this, or somebody cut you off in traffic, the buttons get pushed, and you like, what? Why the hell? Yeah. This guy woke up and said, I'm gonna have a great day. You know what I'm saying? And then if you go, like you say, you go in that mood, somebody might be like, yo, oh, shoe was good, how you doing? Ain't nothing, just another day. You already in that mode, ain't nothing really go attack you like that. Like, oh yeah, he already, we can rock with that. It's negative energies that be like, we ain't got attack, he already in the down mood, we cool. But as soon as you get your spirits up, it's like, oh no, this nigga shining too bright. We gotta throw some dim on it, cause he is like a daggone candle. One candle can light the whole room candle. If one candle was lit, and you walking around with your light, and you might just be in a good mood, and you see somebody be like, hey, how you doing? Yo, have a good day. Or you hold the door for somebody. Oh, no, you welcome. You done lit their candle. And then they might take that flame and be like, damn, it's a whole stranger. He just told me have a blessed day and open the door and, yo, what up, how you doing? And now they taking that energy. They might see somebody in traffic, nigga trying to get over, ain't nobody let them get over, he let them over. They kind of like, damn, I've been trying to get over, somebody let me over. Hey, yo, throw the peace sign in the window, then his candle lit, then it goes and keep going. So it's like,
definitely. Domino effect.
Especially when you're light, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna try to dim it and turn that energy down.
For sure.
But you gotta keep it up regardless of what you face. You said that you want to have a great day. You said that day is a great day.
Yeah.
When you spoke it, that's what it was. Now you gotta walk it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, your mental, definitely keep your mental in check. Don't be afraid. I encourage everybody to sit alone sometime.
Yeah.
Reflect. When you got time alone, shut your door. If you gotta go in your room, if you gotta go in the closet, if you gotta go on the back porch, if you gotta go walk, get by yourself.
Yeah.
And just think, reflect on life, reflect on your goals, reflect on your family, reflect on what you're doing, your trajectory, where you're going, where's headed. Am I doing this? Well, I need to work on this. I need to get away from all the distractions and people and be real with yourself.
Yeah.
Even if you got to look face to face in the mirror and give yourself a reality check on like, damn, I really need to tighten up. Or you will always be real with yourself when you're alone.
Yeah.
Because you got to deal with all them emotions and feelings sometimes, and you can only be there by yourself sometimes. So it's on you to do the due diligence and the work, and then go figure it out. Not saying be alone all the time, but take time to be alone so you can figure some things out.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
When you figure out what area you need to improve on, then you can reach out to people that may help you, that you trust, that you can. You know what I'm saying? But it's on you first to deal with it.
Yeah.
That is like, if I got a problem, and I might hit him up and be like, you like, shoot, what's good? How you doing? I'm like, man, I ain't feeling something like this. You be like, well, shoot, what's happening? But before I can answer that, I got to kind of sort it out to figure out what's bothering me.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Well, like, this just happened, and that just happened, and this happened, and you might, then if I could trust him, he might be like, well, look, shoot, do this, don't even worry about that. Just keep going, do the best you can, and keep pushing, don't even trip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in order for me to open that door for him, I got to figure out what it is, or at least be honest. That's another thing. Be honest with people. If you feel a certain way, if you got a certain emotion, whatever, express it. Don't hold everything in.
Yeah.
If you got to crash, you got to whatever, let that out right then and there.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, it just festers and it builds, and you will feel that heaviness and that dark cloud over you. You don't want that.
Yeah, no bull.
You like
how you going crazy.
Yeah, it's like, you see how people do. So like, even for a perfect example, we just lost a cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to my sister about it, and I'm like, what's up, how you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm trying to keep busy because I don't want to think about it. I say, no.
Yeah.
You got to release that.
You got to, because
you know what I'm saying?
he ain't coming back, so you feel me? You got to deal with it, like, for real.
Yeah, so I there go and gave a hug, and I say, you got to let that go, release it.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Whatever, we had a little breakdown or whatever, and she was like, I feel so much better, like I don't feel heavy no more.
Yeah, facts.
And I was just like, yeah, we hurt, but, he taking it, auntie and uncle, they taking it 3 times worse because they feel it way more than we feel.
Yeah,
so
facts.
We got to deal with ourselves and our emotions now so we can be the strength for them when it comes time for what we got to do.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Release your whatever you got to release it, however you got to get it out your system, get it out your system. Don't harbor it, don't hold it, don't carry it like no damn baby.
Yeah.
We all human.
Definitely.
You ain't Iron Man, you ain't Terminator, you ain't no robot. You're a human with feelings and emotions, and you got to express them. But learn how to express them as well.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just snap out on somebody because you having a bad day or you ain't feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, because that don't mess your mind up for real. Like, have stress on the brain. So
and you will hear them voices talking sometimes. They like to attack. The enemy love to attack when you weak, at your weakest.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
So they're going to definitely keep this in check.
Yeah, you got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Without your mind, you don't have nothing.
You can't do nothing.
Nothing.
You never know how you may go through a breakup. Let's say you've been at work all day and you get that news, some bad news, and you like, what? We breaking up? You got somebody else. Yeah. You get a whole different feeling in your body. All that energy and thinking, you can't even think straight. You like, trying to figure out what went wrong, who this, where she at, what's this, or where he at, or what's this, or why this and this and this.
Yeah.
That psyche, all that goes.
Yeah.
That is like sometimes when you might receive bad news in the family, it kind of numb you because it's like you in a false reality. It's like I know I heard what I heard.
Yeah.
And
but it don't seem real.
Yeah, and it's a trustworthy person and they confirm the news, but I still got to go see it myself.
Yeah.
To really feel it sometimes. And it's like you'll be in that fog. You might be on autopilot. You might be driving and making all the right turns and doing everything, but you're not there. You may be in a room full of people, but you checked out. You ain't even there.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to keep your mental strong. Definitely, I would suggest if you got to meditate, if you got to pray, if you got to read a book, if you got to talk to somebody, if you got to whatever to keep building this and strengthening it.
Keep it sharp.
Do it, because it's very important. Like you said, without your mental, everything diminishes. Your health, your finances, your friendship, your relationships, because you done checked out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once you distance yourself, you ain't answering phones, you ain't answering texts. Next thing you know, you ain't paying the phone bill, the phone off. You ain't even answering the door now because you done went so deep down in that hole because you ain't never checked. And be honest, like, if somebody, I know general conversation may be, hey, yo, how you doing, what's good? Like, and sometimes the word, they just empty words for real.
Yeah.
It's just a pleasant gesture when you see somebody like, oh, what's up, how you doing? You see somebody you don't know, you be like, what's up, how you doing? What if they sat there and really told you how they was doing? Would you still be sitting there to listen? Or was you just saying it just to speak because you don't want to feel awkward and look at somebody and not say nothing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So be mindful because I got a homeboy like that. You know what I'm saying? And I be like that with everybody. Sometimes I double check to ask them like, you sure you good? Because sometimes you can feel it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I was telling my dog, like, shoot, man, what's good with you? How you? You all right? He was like, you know what? I ain't all right. And I was like, then he started talking to me and chopping it up. And I was like, well, I'm glad that you can express yourself like that. And they're going, some people don't do it. They don't take the opportunity in. Sometimes you got to do it just to see the character of somebody else.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We how many times we got them empty, hey's, how you doing? Or good mornings and this and this and this. We just saying it just to be nice. We ain't really worried about the person.
Yeah.
We just talking to talk.
Yeah.
Because if everybody actually told it, think about how many people you done asked in your life, how you doing?
Yeah.
If they really told you how they really was doing, would you still listen?
Yeah, that's on wild.
Because some of them will tell you how they really doing.
Yeah, and there's going to be some heavy stuff.
You know what I'm saying? And you might be just on your way to get some breakfast and this, and you ain't thinking about it. But start thinking about your words, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to just be putting out empty words.
Yeah.
If I ask somebody and they just happen to tell me how they doing, I sit there and listen for the best I could or as long as I can and go back and forth with just a word like, damn, that's crazy. You don't even look like you're going through that. Or this or this. And like, well, you know what? I hope everything get better. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. And I'm glad you in a positive light in your energy or whatever.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Kick them something back. Don't just sit there and be like, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Oh, damn. Oh, well, shoot, I got to get to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
why did you even ask me?
Yeah, that's time wasted right there. It's like, damn, like you could help them with something, get them a joint, like a Jew or something. You feel me? Like drop some jewels on them, man.
Like I was talking to the guy it was a guy on the corner over there by the underpass, and like I don't like seeing them out there. You know how people roll up their windows or don't look. Dog, they human.
Yeah.
Sometimes just talking to somebody would take them. Cool, you ain't got to give them money. You ain't got to give them food all the time. You ain't got to do none of that. Sometimes they got stuff. You know what I'm saying? I offered him, like, you want some water or something? He's like, no, I got some tea right here. And I seen he had some chips and some other stuff. So we were just talking. I'm like, they ain't worried about it. And just having a regular conversation.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, they done ran off a lot of us because people don't keep it clean under here and this. And, you know, I'm the only one out here right now. And I was like, dang, I remember I used to see people over here, like, where the trees at and stuff. He was like, yeah, they done ran us out because people don't keep it clean. They bring trash and this and that. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I was like, just going back and forth with him, having a regular conversation. Yeah. And then my light turned green. He was like, yo, thank you. And I was like, hey, you have a good night. Regular human activity.
Yeah, definitely.
And It won't no money, it won't no gift, it won't nothing fancy. I ain't go pick them up and buy them a hotel, nothing. Just a regular conversation. Being kind, being real, being open, listening. You know what I'm saying? Letting the person know, hey, I hear you. I probably can't do everything right now for you, but I hear you. I see you.
Yeah, facts.
That's it, man. Just kind gestures. But definitely keep your mental health in order and all that, and definitely stay committed to the goals.
Yeah.
And what is it? Goals and what else?
Stay committed to all the goals you set out, and
Oh, your goals and plans.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah, your goals and your plans and all that good stuff, man. It's your main man house.
Yo, this Retro's Only. Rell from Retro's Only Shoe Repair.
And this is Let's Talk About It. You can find me on Instagram at VA House TX. And the podcast page is couch _ talk _ VA.
Word.
Let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's Retros _only. So yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Check. Shoe repair you need, gotcha.
For a shiggy this show. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all be good, stay on your feet, stay out the way. Love y'all and all that.